Hello, hello, welcome. Oops, are my earpods connected? Hello, welcome. Hi, friends. Hello, hi. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, hello, happy Wednesday. Hopefully everybody's doing fabulous. Hello, Kelsey. Hello, Shannon. Hello, Ellen. Hello, Emily. All right, let's get started. If you have a bolster, a blanket, a pillow, something to sit on, go ahead and grab it. It's not like 100% absolutely necessary, but it will make you more comfortable. So I'm all about comfort. This is our 30-minute community class. Today's class is going to be nice and gentle, very gentle. We are going to be focused on our open hearts. So stretching out the chest a lot, and a little bit of hip stretches and those types of things. So go ahead and find your nice, comfy, cozy seat. Hands can come to the knees. Legs can be extended or crossed, whatever feels right for you today. So once you're here, go ahead and close your eyes and tap into the breath. Take a deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Let it all go. Deeply inhale. Open mouth, exhale. One more time on your own. Allow whatever stresses are coming up to just kind of melt away from your shoulders and just kind of roll off of you. Like all you have to do right now is focus on your body. With eyes closed or having this very soft gaze, go ahead and begin to just like look inward. We're settled into something that's cozy, something comfortable. And maybe we flex the muscles in our legs just to kind of check in so we can wiggle our toes, flex our feet, and then relax them. Flex the calves, relax them, flex the thighs, and relax them. So when you do that, it just kind of releases any tension that might be there, even if it's like a little bit. It's this like automatic response in our bodies, aka a yoga trick. So taking the time to just do that throughout the body, maybe in your arms as well. You can flex those muscles, then relax them, wiggle your fingers, and then let them relax. And then just notice the spine and imagine somebody holding a string above your head that's connected to the spine, creating length. So it's almost like it lifts everything into this long line. You can kind of feel like your chin lift as you focus here and just bring it back to center and tuck your chin. Let's stand tall and just, or sit tall and allow those shoulders to come away from the ears. So just notice where they're at. And then begin to just focus on the belly. Maybe we take one of the hands and just place it on the belly and just, we could even rub a little circle where our belly button is, or we just kind of focus on the breath. We can feel our belly move to the rhythm of the breath, which is nice. It's there for us. It's beautiful exactly as it is. Let's send it some love. Thank you, belly, for existing on my body exactly as you are. I appreciate you and love you. And there's nothing I would change about you. You can keep your hand here and just like continue sending it amazing, loving vibes, or you can bring your hand back to your lap, whatever feels right. And then begin to seal the lips and breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, finding an ujjayi breath. This is that breath of life that feels really, really good. So as we inhale, we sip in through the nose, counting to 4, 5, or 6. And then exhaling, finding that same count, 4, 5, or 6. Inhale for 4, exhale for 4. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5, and so on. You find the rhythm that works for you. Maybe you take the time to explore your breath. We'll be here for a few rounds. You try 5, you try 6, maybe 4 is the magic number. Whatever it is, it's your breath. So you get to choose whatever breath you want. Every day is different. Every day our body is different. And that includes our lungs. So just take your time here and let your body settle. As we inhale and exhale, I'd like to offer the intention of I am open. As we inhale, we think I am, and then exhale, we think open. This can be the first thing that comes to mind. I am open, you fill in the blank. I am open to receive the gifts of the universe. That's where I go. Or it might be, I am open to whatever life may bring. I am open to change. I am open to doing things exactly the same. Whatever you're open to, it's totally for you. So, like, let's just take a moment and think about it. What do you want from the statement? I am open. Inhale, I am. Exhale, open. Take your time. Doesn't mean that it has to be some big change or life decision. It can just be like, I am open minded, trying to see both sides. I am open to experiences. I am open to breathing 5 times in the morning. Whatever it is, it's okay. It's yours. Take your time here with your breath, tapping into that intention. On that next exhale, notice if your shoulders begin to round or your back has begun to arch in the wrong direction. Bring it back to center, roll your shoulders back, and bring that length to the spine. And then go ahead and lower down the right ear to the right shoulder, reaching your left hand off to the side, or the top of the hand can reach the base of the spine. Both are good options. So just let yourself kind of find the movement that feels the best for you. On that next inhale, we come back to center, release our hand, and exhale, left ear to left shoulder, and the right hand can come off to the side, or the top of the hand can come to the base of the spine. Whatever feels right for you here. On that next inhale, we come back to center, we release our hands, and maybe we open our eyes and look to the horizon and circle our arms up, bringing our palms together, and then exhale, coming back to your heart center. On this next one, imagine your shoulders rolling back. So focus here, shoulders roll back, we find a little arch. Maybe we look up, press our palms, we stare at our thumbs, and we exhale, bring our hands to our heart center. Let's do that again. Circle the arms, we reach, we find an arch, we look up, we stare at our thumbs, and then exhale, we bring our hands right back to our heart center. One more time, circle arms, allow them to come all the way up, opening up the chest, pressing the palms together, staring at the thumbs, coming all the way back to your heart center. Closing your eyes and taking a breath here. I am open. I am opening my heart today. I am open. On that next inhale, we circle the arms. This time we reach up like there's a beach ball. We look up, find an arch, and then we look to the horizon, find the length in our spine as we exhale and lower all the way back down. Hands come to the ground, and we can press into the sides of the belly and allow ourselves to kind of get a little bit more space where the belly meets the thigh. We go ahead and bring our chin to our chest and roll forward and just kind of feel into this nice back bend, like stretch in the low back and in the hips. Maybe think about where you're stretching as we reach our hands out in front of us. On that next exhale, we push ourselves all the way back up. We bring our hands behind us and switch the direction of the legs. So right in front of left this time, or left in front of right if we were going the opposite way. Inhale, the arms reach out towards the sides like a T, palms face out, and then the top of the hands reach towards the back of the room. Maybe we find that arch and we look up, or if that doesn't feel comfortable, we look forward to the horizon. On that next exhale, we wrap our arms around ourselves, giving a nice big hug, squeezing, and then maybe rolling the shoulders forward. We can lift each shoulder one at a time and just kind of feel into each version of that stretch. So it's like stretch the back of the shoulders, stretch them. That next exhale, we lift up the chest, open up the arms to the side. We find that same stretch again. We look up to the sky, take a deep inhale. And then exhale, we wrap our arms again. This time, opposite hand comes on top, and we adjust ourselves so the elbows come down, shoulders roll forward, and we find that same stretch one more time. Maybe notice, like, how does it feel this way versus the other? Go ahead and release your hands. Inhale, we circle our arms all the way up. We reach for that beach ball, find that arch. Look to the horizon as we exhale, lower our hands all the way down, and then press into the belly if that feels nice to find our forward fold. Chin comes to the chest and we roll our shoulders forward. Take a deep inhale and we lift a little bit. And exhale, we fold a little bit. Finding that nice ujjayi breath. On that next exhale, we push ourselves all the way back up. And then let's come out of this seated posture and find tabletop. So moving the bolster out of the way. And then finding our tabletop, hands and knees come to the mat. And think about our wrists underneath our shoulders and knees underneath the hips. We inhale, allow the belly to drop, chest and booty lifts. Exhale, we round the back, press into the hands. We find our cow, really stretching those shoulders. Inhale, I am open, opening up that heart, finding this cow. Exhale, rounding the back and the shoulders, feeling that nice shoulder stretch. We just kind of roll through this a few more times. Inhaling and exhaling. I am open. And then go ahead and sit back onto the heels. Our arms extend out in front of us. We could bring the forearms to the mat or even stack our fists and find a child's pose. Let this feel good in the hips. If for some reason, like you get a little bit of vertigo or this is feeling like claustrophobic, you can always come up and be in hero's pose. I like to sit back on my heels and just kind of find this version of the pose. Option to take a sip of water and get whatever you need for the practice. Take a couple of deep breaths here. If you're in child's pose, let yourself just kind of simmer here. Really opening up your heart to all these wonderful things. On that next exhale, we push ourselves back and we find our kneeling posture. If you need any cushion for your knees, go ahead and find it. So blanket, pillow that you were just using, whatever feels right. Go ahead and plant your left knee into the mat, and then the right leg comes forward. And then slowly bring your hands to your hips, and we find a low lunge. So we begin to shift our weight forward, feeling that nice stretch in the hips. And maybe we look up, or maybe we look to the horizon, like what feels good in our bodies today. We could even kind of rock with this pose. So pushing into the foot, leaning back a little, and rocking forward, feeling the stretch a little bit more. On that next exhale, we go ahead and bring our hands down to the ground. We can swing around that right leg, and then we set ourselves up on the left side. So if we need to bring our hands to the right, swing around our left leg, or just step it forward, both are good options. Bring your hands to your hips and then slowly push your hips forward Finding those open hips. Maybe we look up, maybe we look to the horizon. We can push into that left foot, kind of moving back, and then exhale, lean forward again. You find a little dynamic version of this low lunge pose. On that next exhale, we go ahead and bring both knees down to the ground, and we sit back into hero's pose and just kind of notice like how our legs feel. Like, oh, they feel pretty good. On that next exhale, let's go ahead and step both of the feet to the front of the mat, coming to standing posture, shaking out whatever you need to, grabbing a sip of water, and then planting your feet and bringing your hands to the sides, and we find mountain. If you need a sip of water or something, take it, and then you can meet us in mountain. So feet are in the mat, shoulders rolled down and back. We essentially are standing here with palms face up, looking to the horizon. So finding that nice neutral spine like we did, but this time we're standing. So focus on the connection at the base, which is the soles of the feet, and feel all four corners of the feet making that connection to the mat. Maybe we close our eyes because we trust our bodies and it's there for us and we got this. And then we open them and go, oh, we're still standing, yay. Inhale, we circle, press our palms together. Exhale, come back to center. Find the arch this time, open the heart. Inhale, we circle. Exhale, come back to center. One more time. Inhale, circle, reaching up. Exhale, coming back to center. One more. Inhale, circle. And then on this next one, we fold all the way down, finding a nice forward fold. Relax your neck. You can take your feet as wide as the mat, maybe bend the knees and allow the belly to sit between the thighs. Lean forward like your fingers are on the mat or maybe kind of touching your legs. You can even grab opposite elbows, whatever feels right here. On that next exhale, we roll up all the way, head comes up last. When we come to the top, we circle the arms, press our palms together, and exhale, we fold all the way back down. Inhale, we rise. This time we find our half lift. Engage your core, look to the bottom. So it's like parallel, your torso is parallel to the ground. We stick our booty back and we're making an L shape with our body. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we rise, circle arms all the way to the top. We do that 2 more times. Exhale, we fold all the way back down. Inhale, we rise, find our half lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we rise, circle arms. This is 1. Exhale, we press our palms and fold all the way back down. Inhale, we rise, find our half lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we circle, bring our hands all the way up to the top, press our hands together and come back to center. Go ahead and shake it out. And then let's come all the way back down and we'll do a little bit more floor work. So grab that pillow you were sitting on and let's extend our legs and find a couple of forward folds in a seated position. So extending our legs out in front of us and our hips are elevated because we're sitting on something. This is optional, but when your hips are elevated, it automatically kind of turns your hips forward. It like makes for like a tilt forward. So it makes it easier for your torso to kind of come over your legs. So flex your feet. Inhale, we lift up the chest, and exhale, we slowly begin to roll down or lower our chest down. Hands can come to the ground or to the legs, whatever feels good here. And just take some deep breaths. And we could even close our eyes and just really think about our bodies here. Allowing ourselves to just fold. On that next exhale, we rise all the way back up. We can leave our legs extended and let's bring both of our hands to our heart and close your eyes. Let's feel this yoga bliss for a moment, allowing ourselves to feel our heart beating and maybe we're perspiring a little bit. I am actually. And maybe our breathing is coming and slowing down, and we're just noticing. So whatever's happening in the body, just let's just take the time to just reflect and feel it as it's happening. And that next exhale, we open up our eyes and then come off of our bolster or our blanket, pillow, whatever we've got. And then let's line this up towards the top of the mat. And if you don't have something, you don't have to have it, but getting something where it's just a little bit raised, it just kind of brings a difference to the stretch. So we'll be laying down on our backs, and then something will be directly under our rib cage. So like where the bottom of the rib cage is where whatever it is that you're using, it might be a folded blanket, a pillow, a bolster, whatever it is. And then you can feel this open feeling in your shoulders as your shoulders kind of automatically roll down with gravity and hands help it off to the side. Bend your knees and feet are flat onto the earth. And think about maybe your feet coming to the outside edges of the mat and the knees just begin to knock into each other. Close your eyes. And as you inhale, imagine filling up the belly, the chest, getting nice and big and expanding, really filling up that space. And then open mouth exhale as you slowly lower all the way down, feeling the support of the mat and gravity just kind of giving you a nice hug. Excuse me. Oh, that came out of nowhere. Awesome. Yoga sneezing. Another deep inhale, fill up the belly, the chest, everything gets nice and big, expands, really fill it up. Maybe even find a little arch in the back, and then exhale, lower down and let everything go. Feeling this nice feeling of just sinking into the mat, almost like a warm hug, and you feel supported and grounded here. Option to extend your legs for traditional corpse pose. But if you like your knees bent or your back likes your knees bent, then go for that. Another option would be soles of the feet together, knees open wide, finding butterfly. So you get to pick, what do you want for your shavasana? Your eyes are closed, feel into each posture, and then make the decision. Whatever you choose is right. There's no wrong answers here, friends. So pick the one that feels the best. And then decide if you need anything else for the shavasana, a blanket, another pillow for your head, or anything else. Otherwise, we're here, we settle, and we sink. And let yourself clear your mind. If there's anything that comes up here, it doesn't serve you, like task lists or to-dos, let those go. Let those be behind your yoga door. You can think about them all you want in the next few minutes. In about 4.5 minutes, you can think about all of those things. But for right now, we focus on ourselves. How does our body feel? What does our body need? And have I reached yoga bliss? Take your time and feel into the body. If you need a focus, you can imagine a color, and as you inhale, it lightens, and as you exhale, it darkens. And just take this time, we'll be in silence for the next few minutes for your shavasana. Begin to tap back into the breath. Take a deep inhale and an exhale. Wiggle fingers and toes. Circle out wrists and ankles. Take both hands overhead for a full body stretch. Let it feel sweet. Roll onto one side and push yourself up and find a comfortable seated posture. Bring your hands to your heart center. Tuck your chin and close your eyes. And just thank yourself for showing up today and for being open to everything. Amazing job, friends. Bring your thumbs to your third eye. The divine light inside of me honors the divine light inside of each and every one of you. Namaste. Yay. Awesome job. So just a reminder, friends, if you've signed up for my class for next week, I am going to have to cancel it because it's like a recurring thing and I didn't realize already it's Thanksgiving. And Thanksgiving's at my house and that evening we'll be setting up. So that 3 p.m. class will be canceled, but I will be having a 9 a.m. class and I do have a code. So if you still want to get your yoga in, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'll include it in an email. So every single time we practice, I send the link to your email after class. So you can just access that after class if you want to sign up for that class and get free access. And then I do have 2 workshops this weekend. So I have my Mindful Try, which is a triathlon with yoga, meditation, and a walk, and my Grateful Belly class where we're going to talk about our belly. So if you want to sign up for those are coming up. And they're this weekend, and I'm super excited about it. But I thank you so much for your time today, and I appreciate all of you for being present, and I love all of you. Namaste. Have a great weekend. Bye.